Once I heard a funny story of how a person who was trying to understand himself and what exactly he was doing here got up and asked the facilitator, "Sir, how do I know that I exist?" And the facilitator said to him, "Who should I say is asking?" Now, the question of who am I, what am I doing here is one of the most important questions that you can ask as a person, and it's one that you must find an answer to. Most adults who fail to find answers to these questions grow up as confused people, and sometimes they find themselves somewhat trapped in a kind of identity that is not there. So today we would be looking at questions regarding identity, and please stay tuned. Welcome back to Ask Aunty Joy, and it's my pleasure to have you join me as we tackle and find answers to these interesting questions. Now, some people say finding yourself is like solving a jigsaw puzzle. Not one particular thing defines you. You have to look for different pieces to make up the bigger whole, and that we are a product of the things and situations that we have experienced. Psychologists has defined the self as being into different compartments, and that humans portray different selves in different situations. Like, for instance, we have the material self, whereby we define ourselves by, oh, this is what I have. Maybe I have a car, I have a nice house, and so we get our sense of identity from the things that we have. Two, say we have the social self, and basically the social self is the side that we portray to people when we're in public, like the side we want our friends, our close associations to know about us, and so we try to act cool, this is who I am and all that. And then also we have the ideal self. Now basically the ideal self is who you want to be. So it's that perfect you, the you that is flawless, the you that you think about, the you that you constantly work towards becoming. Scientists believe that that self is not totally attainable, that we keep becoming each day, and then the moment we stop becoming, we actually stop living. And then there's the real you. Now the real you is you who is you when no one is watching, when the lights go off, when you're all alone in your house, and everything is just you, who you can't hide from. But then where do we get this perception from? There is one more type of self, and that is the cognitive self. Basically, cognition is made up of what you think about, your beliefs, the experiences that you have gone through in this world. And so because of the things you've experienced, all tend to shape your identity. They believe that this is where identity comes from, what you think and what you feel. However, I would say that as much as things and situations may tend to influence us, they do not necessarily define us. So you may still ask, how then can I define myself? The answer is found in who created you, and what exactly are you doing in this one. So please stay tuned for the second part of this. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and click the bell notification so that you can be informed when the second part comes out. Thank you for staying tuned. I hope this was informative. I will see you in part 2.